Hello students, welcome back to Sumit's Academic Zone. In today's video, we will discuss the project work of the Masters of Science in Food Safety and Quality Management MSCFSQM program. This video is especially useful for students who are enrolled in MSc FSQM program and want to make the project or dissertation of MVPP 002, MVPP 003 and MVPP 004. If you are looking for guidance on project topic selection, synopsis preparation, project report writing, formatting, approval procedure, and final submission requirements, then this video will help you understand the entire process step by step. So watch the video till the end to avoid common mistakes and complete your project successfully. So on your computer screen or mobile screen, you can see the program guide and project guidelines for MSc in Food Safety and Quality Management, that is MSc FSQM program, right? So this guidebook is not just for the project reports, it is for program guide as well. So if you want to gain knowledge apart from the project, you can read the entire guideline, as this is a program guide as well. However, in this video I will gonna explain only the project or dissertation work, which starts in the guideline from page number 29. So we are directly going to page number 29 to understand the project work. So you can see guidelines for project work MVPP-003 and MVPP-004, and MVPP-002 is also made as per this guideline only. Okay, so let's go and understand what is MVPP-003 first. As all these three projects MVPP-2, 3 and 4 are made in a similar pattern, I will only explain MVPP-003, and you can assume that in the same pattern you can make MVPP-004 and MVPP-002. Okay, so let's read about MVPP-003 project work. The project course MVPP-003 is an integrated part of MSc in Food Safety and Quality Management MSCFSQM. The purpose of the project work is to sensitize you to the realities and practice of food safety and quality management at field level. The project means here a type of action oriented research with planning and designing elements as well. It is also an opportunity for you to critically look into any specific issue, problem that you might have and you're currently facing at your workplace for registration purpose. The project course is treated as one course. The students who have taken lateral entry in the second year of MSc with 32 credits of a postgraduate program, they should follow the same guidelines of MVPP-003 for doing additional project work that is MVPP-004. Okay, so this guideline is also for the postgraduate students in the same field. Okay, so this was the definition of MVPP-003, why you have to make it in this course. Okay, so I'm gonna explain the important things from the guideline. Okay, so in the project work of MVPP-003, first of all, you have to make the project proposal or project synopsis. So what is project synopsis? You have to understand. Project proposal formulation. Okay, how you can formulate the synopsis or proposal? It is given here. Okay, synopsis of the project should be prepared. The synopsis should clearly state the objective and research methodology, sample instrument to be used, limitation, if any, and future direction for further research. So you have to understand here that what content your synopsis must have. Okay, it has to it has to have should clearly state the objectives, right? You have to write the objectives of your dissertation work in synopsis properly. Okay, then you have to write research methodology, sampling, what kind of sampling you are including in your dissertation. You have to write in the synopsis. Then you have to mention the instruments to be used, like what kind of instruments you are going to use in data collection and data analysis. You have to mention in your synopsis. Then you have to mention the limitations, what limitations or what challenges you might face while making your dissertation. You have to mention in the synopsis. Okay, so first and foremost thing while making a synopsis is identifying or identification of the topic, right? Unless you find the topic, you cannot go for making the synopsis or project report. Okay, the selection of the topic is of crucial importance. It should be decided and based on your understanding of the study, experience in the field, and interest. The topic should be discussed with the supervisor. Okay, so you have to find those kind of topics on which you have a good interest, and also you have to discuss the same topics with the supervisor on final one particular topic on which you can do the study. That is identification of the topic. Okay, now development of the project synopsis. After finalizing your topic with your supervisor, you have to go and make your project synopsis. The synopsis should be around 500. So as per the guideline, your synopsis must have 500 words only. Okay, a synopsis should consist of a clear statement of the topic of the project. Okay, you have to write the statement of the topic first. Okay, yeah, and then you have to write a statement of the objectives. You have to write the objective of your dissertation in your synopsis. There should be 4 or 5 objectives which should be exactly related to the topic of your study. Okay, then you have to write the hypothesis, if any. So if you are studying that kind of topic in which you have to mention the hypothesis, then it has to be directly related to your objectives and the topic of your study. Okay, then another thing you have to mention is methodology. You have to write the methodology. So what kind of things you have to mention in the methodology? If you don't know, you can watch my video on my channel about the methodology, so that you will have a good understanding about methodology. In brief, I can tell you that in methodology you have to write the research design, nature and source of data, sample and sampling technique, data collection methods, tools to be used for data collection, and data analysis, data handling and analysis. Okay, so these kind of things you have to mention in your methodology, right? And the next thing is population and sample size proposed. So the field of the study, like where you are doing the study and who can be the population at that particular place, you have to mention it. And at that particular place of your study, what sample size, what would be the proposed sample size? Like if you are taking 100 people or 200 people as a sample size, you have to mention in your synopsis as well. Okay. Next thing is implication of the project for food safety and quality management. So what implication your study might have, you have to write in your synopsis. So in this way, these kind of things you have to mention in your project proposal. That is mandatory. Okay. And as far as the submission, let's say you have made your synopsis and now you want to submit it. Okay. So how you can submit it? The synopsis of the project should be sent to concerned IGNOU regional center only. The concerned RC will give the project synopsis number and shall inform student about the approval. Okay. So once you make your synopsis, you have to attach your um, ID card, okay, and project proposal pro forma with it, and you have to submit at your study center. Once you submit it, the concerned guide will check it out, and if he finds everything okay, he will give you the approval. Okay, and after that you can proceed for the project work, right? So for your project work, you need the supervisor as well. So the eligibility of the project supervisor is given here. Okay, so let's read it so that you have understanding about taking the supervisor for your project report. Faculty at the headquarters is a School of Agriculture, academic counselor of food safety and quality management program having relevant experience. Okay, so in the supervisor must be academic counselor of a food safety and quality management program in the university only. If he is working inside Indira Gandhi National Open University as academic counselor, that would be the very good option of finding the supervisor. Then next is teacher in agriculture having 5 years of PG teaching experience in area related to discipline. Example, food processing, food analysis, food agricultural practice, food safety and food management etc, and 5 years of experience. Professional holding master's degree and having 5 years of experience. So you can say in the related field he must have completed master's degree and he must have 5 years of experience in postgraduate teaching experience. Okay, so master degree plus 5 years of experience your guide must have. Okay, and okay, and then next thing is project synopsis submission and approval. Okay, so I already told you the synopsis process, and if he finds everything okay, he'll give you the approval. Next thing is here is one another topic, resubmission of project proposals. You have to remember it that if your synopsis do not follow the guideline, your guide might reject your synopsis and you have to make correction in your synopsis, then you have to resubmit it. So that is called resubmission of the project proposal. You can read it before you are submitting your project. Okay, and one more thing that while submitting the synopsis, we also have to attach the biodata of the supervisor. The supervisor you are taking for your project guidance must have the biodata, so you have to attach the synopsis so that it can be easily approved. In the guideline it is mentioned that you must attach biodata of the supervisor with your proposal. Okay, now let's go to the project report, how the project report can be made and submitted. Okay, so we will discuss the component of the project report. I already discussed the necessary things in the proposal or synopsis, and now I'm gonna tell you what the components of the project report is there. So the project report may be presented in accordance with the following outlines. Again, now the introduction. What prompted you to choose the topic, and how is the topic important from the food safety? So in this way, you have to ask a question yourself and you have to write the answer. The answer will be the introduction. Okay. So you have to write the introduction first, okay? And then you have to write objectives of the study. So I already discussed how you can write the objectives. Review of literatures. The literatures are those which has already been studied. Like if there are similar studies already done by other authors in the same field, you can write as a review of literatures. It helps you to do your studies, okay, by taking the reference of others, okay. A methodology, how you can write the methodology, I already told you what it includes. Design, sampling, tools and techniques, instrument, device, materials, techniques, processing and analyzing data. So I already told you in the synopsis part what methodology must include, okay. So these things your methodology must have. And now another thing, you have to mention the project analysis and findings. So after writing the methodology, you have to present all your data in graphs, tables and other forms to present whatever data you have collected, and you have to present those data in analysis and findings chapter. So this would be called body part of your project report, okay. Now another thing is, okay, in this chapter, after presenting all your data, you have to write the findings as well. Okay, so you don't forget to write the findings. Next part is suggestions and actions live. So yeah, after writing the analysis and findings, you have to write the suggestion or recommendation as per the study. Means what kind of things you have to suggest to make the study area more better, right? So you have to mention it as a suggestion. I will finally, you have to write the conclusion. Whatever conclusion your study might have, you have to write properly as per your objectives and your research, okay. So this, and then after you have to write the bibliography and appendices. Means the reference you have taken from the sources, you have to write as a bibliography, okay, and it should be in APA format. What is APA format? If you don't know, you can search on my channel. I already uploaded the video on APA format of writing references. So please do visit my channel and watch that particular video, so that you have proper understanding of APA format. And lastly, you have to attach approved project proposal. So the project proposal on which you have got the approval, you have to attach at last with your project report. So finally, in this way, you have to make the project and the synopsis, okay. Lastly, submission of the project report, I'm gonna explain. One typed copy of the project report is to be submitted in the regional director of the concerned regional center. As soon as you have submitted the project report, a PR number would be allotted, which will be communicated to you. You should quote this PR number while corresponding with the concerned regional center regarding project report. So in this way, you can make your synopsis, project and submit your project report. Okay. If you still have any query, you can go through the entire guideline. You can download from your browser. I think I already have explained so many things, and I think you will. And I think I already explained so many things in this particular guideline. And if you still have any issue, you can write in the comment box, or you can directly contact me on my WhatsApp. WhatsApp number is given in the title of the video. I'll personally answer all your queries and comments, and make this particular project easier for you. Thank you very much for watching, and if you need any help, please contact us. We'll definitely help you. Have a wonderful day.